And a very, very good comment here of one user is, where is the outcry from the left side? Where's the outcry from the left side? Because in these cases, usually the left side is awfully quiet and silence. There's a lot of silence coming from there. Or they shout something else, Free Palestine or something. They go, they just distract. Or they call people racist. They will call anybody racist who don't have their opinion. But if something like this happens, I think the left side was the supporter of feminism, of women's rights, right? Independent, strong women. So why is there no outcry if an independent woman gets attacked? And we saw it in the video she took in the moment after the attack. She was not dressed very, very openly. It was very moderate. She had a jacket on and you couldn't barely see any skin, nothing. Well, greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another report out of the heart of Europe, the German-speaking part of Europe. These are reports which would usually not make it into the state media or into international news feeds. You probably could see it on social media, but there's a language barrier. That's why we are stepping in to translate and bring you those reports. Now, this lady here, she has been attacked in a tram in Zurich while she was trying to reach home safely. She got attacked by a Syrian male and he punched her in the face. Luckily, there were some people helping her, and the entire story is quite interesting. There are several layers here. So she was calling the police, right? She made an emergency call to the police, but they couldn't come because they were too busy fighting against some left-wing activist at the same time. Check this out. You probably have heard of John Rudat here, a US citizen who got attacked in a tram in Germany by two Syrians who were harassing women, same behavior, and what a surprise, two Syrians again. So he was stepping in and trying to defend the women and help them, and they attacked him and sliced his face with a knife. So this is what he had to say afterwards.
They all did think that Europe had an immigration problem, especially Germany. Let me drop some knowledge on you. It is 11:57 right now. In 3 minutes, that man that assaulted that young woman yesterday will be released from custody. He'll be released from custody because he's not a citizen of Germany. He's not a citizen of the EU for that matter. He doesn't even belong in here. He's an immigrant, an illegal one, a drug dealer, and very popularly known here, especially by the police. This is not the first time this has happened. It's not the first time that man had beat up women, and it's not the first time that the other guy decided to take a swing at my face with a 6-inch blade.
So this was pretty bad. And no, it was not the first and probably not the last time, because what happened in Zurich is this lady got attacked. Fortunately, she was not cut in the face, but she was hit in the face. The guy probably harassed her and she was defending herself. And these people, they can't take this. They cannot take a no from a woman, especially not a white female in Zurich in the tram, which they think, I don't know, they just can do whatever they want. So this is her just shortly after the attack.
This guy right there, he just hit my nose in the middle of the night in Zurich City. Look at his face. And remember, it's still dangerous to be a woman in the middle of the city in Zurich. So take care of yourself.
So this is him. They grabbed him. We saw it in the video. She filmed the entire thing. Very good decision. But she got some backlash for that. Yeah, she got some backlash for that. We will talk about this later because there's much more behind this story. So stay with me here. You see the guys who are holding him down. It looks like these are two guys. See, one is here, one arm, and the other one here. So these are two left arms holding this Syrian man down. Now, these are not policemen holding him down because, as I said in the beginning, she was calling. She made an emergency call. I ein Notruf to the police. But they were too busy because they had to fight against some left-wing activists. There was also another event going on in the city. And all in all, it's what the police says is, at weekends, at night, when there's like rush hour, they don't have enough personnel. They cannot help everybody. It's normal because they also had, it was maybe coincidence that they also had I think 3 accidents with where people got injured in traffic accidents, car accidents or something. So there was a lot of stuff going on. But the main reason was this here. This was the main reason. There's a leftist group called Gleis 161 or something, and they wanted to occupy the Kaserne in Zurich. Check this out. Same night.
No, let's have a look.
So you see, these are the left-wing activists. Let's call them activists somehow, doing what they love to do. Causing chaos, doing a lot of damage, causing a lot of costs, producing costs for everyday people, for their parents actually, and binding a lot of police force, just for this whole nonsense, all these shenanigans. They wanted to do it the night before, but somehow they couldn't do it. And they now, at Saturday night, they thought, now we're going to occupy the Kaserne. It's something like it used to be the military barracks, and now this entire area is actually for cultural events already, for concerts and all type of subcultures and cultural events which are going on. So it's already a place where they can dwell, but now they need to occupy it. Anyhow, so then if a woman gets attacked in a tram by a Syrian male who is harassing her, no police force can answer the call. And here the city police of Zurich is explaining why they couldn't help that woman because, a lot of personnel was bound with this, where left activists try to occupy the Kasernenareal, the area of the military barracks, and they had massive violence to the police, to the personnel of the police. Now, this woman, I told you she got some backlash because she was posting this video. She posted the video we saw before. She posted this and she got a lot of hate comments, apparently from males who were telling her why do you film this? How come when you get harassed and attacked, you still have time to film this? But it's a very good thing to film it because she could then go to the police with this material and they could get the guy, but it was only 2 days later. So 2 days later only, they could arrest the 20-year-old Syrian male. Now, here's what the woman was posting as a reaction to the backlash that she got for posting the incident in the first place.
Hello everybody, I'm Onyx and I have been attacked last Saturday on a Tram 13 by a stranger. I would like to say some things. First of all, thank you to everyone for kind messages, for the support, and for spreading the message and sharing and protecting each other. You're really close to my heart. Appreciate it. Second of all, I would like to reply to some of the hateful men in the comment section. I'm not justifying myself, but I will reply to you. What did she do? I have been sitting on a tram waiting to go home. I did not know the person. I didn't look at the person. I have been just waiting for the tram to start. Would you leave that comment if that was your mother, sister, or a daughter, or a girlfriend? Ask yourself. Second of all, how did she find time to film? In such a situation, you're under so much pressure and shock. You think very quickly, and that was a decision in a split of a second. I didn't know if that person was armed. What will happen next? Will I survive? Will we survive at all? The help was not coming.
So here, the first comment that she did, like what when people were asking, like what was this woman doing? It's exactly what she says, you know. Like for these type of people, you don't being a woman is enough to harass you. You don't have to do anything special. Like you cannot say like she, because and look at the way she's dressed. I don't know if she was dressed in the same style, but here we can see she's very moderate dress. Well, actually we can check, right? We can check here in the video. We can check here in the video. Put this again. She has a jacket on. I can't see anything. Like there's no skin. Look, she don't have even. No. She's very moderate. Very moderate. You saw it? She has like there's you can't see anything. Like she don't show any skin. Her clothing is very moderate. And then the second thing I already mentioned, it's very intelligent to just pick out your phone and film everything, because we saw what happened to John Rudat, right? You never know if these people are armed. You never know what they have. Let's continue.
I wanted to leave the evidence if something worse has happened. Additionally to that, I wanted to warn my community and the women around that this person will be out there right now. It was a very quick decision, and I wanted to protect the community. And I knew that my community is very quick and reactive and caring, and that they will help each other. Instead of leaving these hateful comments, why aren't you the guy who helps? Why aren't you the guy who calls for help, helps the victim, reacts? If not these two men who has helped me at this very moment, I would not be able to make this video right now. From what I heard from him, this was directed on a woman. He really went for me. I wanted to protect other women at this point. Be the good guy. Support, protect, help each other, react, and stay safe.
So this is another reason why I think this incident is a very important one, because it shows also the good side. Not only that, if you stand up and if you help, if a woman gets harassed in a train or in a tram, you can actually help the victim, and help to prevent that worst things could happen. I mean, who knows what would have happened if these two men were not there. So these brave two guys were, they were easily, or they were able, I don't know easily, but they were able to stop the attacker and hold him down, so that he is, he can't attack anybody anymore for the moment. So it's not always like the other case where then maybe your face gets sliced up with the knife, with the blade. No. This is also one of the good reports, which has a good end. And because she was brave enough and smart enough to film everything, and also to film the guy, the police then 2 days later could get him and arrest him. Now the community of the Blick here, the readers of the Blick online, they were very upset, and they said it cannot be, it is impossible that the police is not coming when you do a alert call, right? When you do an emergency call. So there was a lot of backlash. People, for instance, asked why didn't the city police forward the call to the canton's police, who could then help out. They say like this is impossible, that just nobody shows up. Another reader is very upset. He says, I mean, if you know that there will be a rush hour somehow because there's an event going on, you should up front, you should get some police from other cantone, from other sort of states, so that you have enough personnel if there's another emergency going on. Some people even say that, as women, we don't feel safe anymore since a long time now. And others are asking, like, can we feel safe anymore in Switzerland with these conditions? And a very, very good comment here of one user is, where is the outcry from the left side? Where's the outcry from the left side? Because in these cases, usually the left side is awfully quiet and silence. There's a lot of silence coming from there. Or they shout something else, Free Palestine or something. They go, they just distract. Or they call people racist. They will call anybody racist who don't have their opinion. But if something like this happens, I mean, I think the left side was the supporter of feminism, of women's rights. Right? Independent, strong women. So why is there no outcry if an independent woman gets attacked? And we saw it in the video she took in the moment after the attack. She was not dressed very, very openly. It was very moderate. She had a jacket on, and you couldn't barely see any skin, nothing. Then they say, well, you get what you vote, right? If you people vote for those people, you will have an unsafe city. That's the result. And no wonder parties like the SVP in Switzerland or the AfD in Germany are growing. These parties are growing because these are the parties on the right side, the traditional, the conservative political spectrum. So that's all for the moment. I thought it's very particular when we connect the dots that the picture it gets, right? So please leave a comment, do all the good stuff. This channel here is brand new, so we are fighting our way through the algorithm. So if you watch this, if the algorithm is showing you this video by any chance, please do all the good stuff. Leave a comment, like the video, subscribe to the channel. Please, and you can leave a comment, tell me what is your opinion on this case here. But if not, if you don't have any opinion, just say hi. It's already an interaction, and the algorithm loves interaction. So, thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye bye.